from another game. He needs that aim. He needs the God skill right now. Looking across. It's Ducksman! Oh my God!
It's hard to imagine that Canada, Vietnam, Germany has still got three teams around this area of the map. Basil knocked down by Drazzle. It's close. And now Nim's going to fall as well, and there goes Vietnam. But Shippy with the knockdown.
It's okay for Canada. The smokes are there.
Well, where do they go? It's open field.
There's
this is
literally nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams are looking.
Firing range.
Everybody who's on the outside is literally about to die. It's rather unfortunate. Chris, he's the first one to fall out of this pack. Germany, they go down in 9th. Canada, they're watching, unfortunately, Drassel just bleed out in the blue. There's nothing they can do. The United Kingdom, they could be quiet about this one. They could wait. If they got Canada. How have you got a vehicle? How have you got a vehicle? Where has this come from?
Canada. Now they're going to try and cross the border because that's what they need to do. They're also going to cut across this road to get onto the other side. The side of South Korea. Unfortunately, that vehicle doesn't even get them into the zone, Sims. They can't even get into the zone, let alone crossing the road. Because we know phase 6, it's likely to go to Korea again.
Skirting on the edge. Just in a headshot in the distance. 3 teams have an angle. Japan now. Turkey's here knocking at the door. There's the initial one.
Turkey, it's Iro. He's by himself.
Can he 3v1 this? This is what he has to do to survive.
Well, he's already gotten one. He's got Gabba and Shinobi still remaining. Japan actually didn't have bad position inside of this valley.
They're going to take him one at a time.
Gabba's got a nade available. I mean, an underarm throw, get towards sort of the tip of this defilade. They overthrow by a mile. It's not even close. It's into a different area code, and Gabba's down to just like 5 health. Shinobi's got a push, but you said they're going in one at a time, and that's what they're doing wrong. But they're also not underarm throwing. There is, well, that's better. It's closer, but it's not enough. And there goes Canada finally. It's Thailand who pick up the double kill. Duckman and Thanawa.
We have to go back. We need to see what Ira's doing. This is a 1 versus 2 scenario. He's already clipped one of them. Circle, favourable. Not really to anybody. Korea's there, but that's because the amount of numbers. There's the second. They're going in 1 by 1. Can he get the third? This will be a 3v1. He ducks down. He re-picks. He gets it! 3 versus 1. Turkey stay alive. By hook or by crook, I have no idea how. But Ira, he just destroyed them.
He gets Turkey into the top 5. But now Thailand have got to be able to get into this zone. There's only 2 teams inside of this zone. It's Korea. It's Brazil. By the skin of his teeth, RDNX has found a little hut of hay bales to hide behind. Korea, though, going into phase maybe 7, then 8 will lose their advantage, so teams just need to hold on. But one team I want to bring up, it is the United Kingdom. They've still got 2 alive. Can they potentially sneak in behind South Korea and throw a spanner in the works?
How did they let him get away with that? They should have just pushed him as a 2 and took him down. And he's continuing the bloodfest.
He might get another 3K.
He's angry. He can see another one in the open. They've got the crate to work with. There's a bit of a body shield, but he picks up another point. He's
already got one versus 3. Can he get a second?
Off angle does get him. Tree for now. He'll bleed out. 1 point. If he takes out 2 individuals, this will be mental. If Ira does this, that's just going to be pure insanity. United Kingdom falls. Pio, Inonix. They find the last 2 players, Michael and Vad respectively. They're gone. Shippy and Duckmans, they have to deal with Ira. They've got this roadside to themselves. He gets the tag. Not quite the frag just yet, but has to be aware. Duckmans with their SLR. That's the danger back building. That's the danger lurking.
Shippy just pulling away. They know exactly where Ira is. He doesn't have to move his inside of the zone. Same can be said for Thailand and all of Brazil inside of the zone now. It's actually South Korea that sort of need to readjust. They realize here that they can't quite get any more kills to go their way for the rest of phase number 6, 50 more seconds, and then phase 7, well, if they don't get fed, they're going to lose their advantage that they currently have.
We're in game 10. If Ira or Thailand go down, South Korea gets their 4th third placement of the event. Can this be the game? This would be a monumental way to cement themselves at the top leading into Championship Sunday. The home team picking up the win. and the very last round of day number 2.
Their very first win. But going back to sort of what we touched on at the very beginning of this game before it even started, we talked about teams that needed to finally have a performance. That if they wanted to have a good sleep, go into tomorrow still with a chance of placing high, they needed to perform in this very game. Turkey 14th, Brazil 16th, they're doing it. This is the game that they're finally showing us what they have got made of. And here we go, it's Central.
Ooh.
Korea are outside of the zone. Brazil are in, Iroh still in, Thailand is not.
Korea's in a 2-2 split. They're going to focus 2 different fights. It could be a detriment, it could be good. They have Thailand that holding one angle, and then down at the bottom they have Brazil. But Brazil have now just lost the safety net of the cover that they had from that previous compound, but they're out in the open. The bullets, they're real. Inonix fallen, Loki confirmed as well.
And now they're...
Excuse me, Inonix, it wasn't fallen, that's my bad.
All 3 of Korea currently split. PO going to hold and use that high ground advantage to try and finish off Thailand before they can potentially get inside of the zone. But it's Brazil. They're putting all of the pressure right now onto South Korea. Ionics, along with Aqua 5, I should say, are out in the open.
Let's not forget that Iris still has that mini with the 6 times. He's already tanked up Thailand once. He's already pulled off a 3 versus 1. The man is an insane fragger. He's a bloody good player individually. If he gets one knock, some kind of damage onto Brazil, this will be the chance for South Korea to kind of jump on that, take full advantage and claim the win. They're still focused on Thailand, and that's understandable. That's why they left PO back here. He's doing the damage behind the hill. He's in the vehicle, Blue's here, time to go. He has to regroup with the rest of his friends.
Thailand can actually just push along that depth fillade and actually get inside of the zone. Iroh pushing though towards Brazil. Brazil probably don't have the information of Iroh in the same way that Thailand definitely do have. But Korea started to group up a little bit. Iroh spotted Thailand and not going away just yet. It actually is ironic, as much as he would love Korea killing Thailand, he really wants it because they are the team that knows where he is. And they're starting to push towards his direction now. Iroh has to get these. Oh, the headshot from Duckman though puts him in his place. And he's got to heal up.
The nade's been cycled. I don't know if it's been thrown. Shippy's actually taken full advantage of this. He's pushed up. Turkey's gone. There it is. Throws it Ira's way. Now Brazil have 2 players that are going to lurk. South Korea can actually sit down because of the defilade they have. They don't have to expose themselves here. I suppose that could be said for a lot of teams, but honestly, Duckmanz and Shippy could essentially dictate how this game goes. That's the first knock. Okay, the road to victory, the road to the chicken dinner has begun. But we said the thorn in the side could be Thailand. They have that. It's been taken away. Oh, okay. And that's even a bigger play now. Taking out Rogi stops them getting towards that. What is the last shield, the last shelter in this open field?
Yeah, Duckman has spotted PO and Aqua 5. You mentioned Thorn in the side of South Korea. You could imagine another 3rd place finish. It would be their 4th one of the entire tournament. For Brazil, it's a must-win from here. They have to go out and get this win if they've got any chance of a strong place finish by the end of tomorrow. Duckman finally opens up, gets a knockdown, and he finds a 2nd one. And a chance still, though, for Korea to have 3. They're going for the revive.
Inonix is punished. That grenade. It's a rocket. It's sent. It's close.
Not close enough, though. The revive has transpired. Korea back up to standing of 3. It kind of feels like it's Duckman versus Korea and Shippy versus Brazil.
The bigger issue is that now Aqua 5 and PO have to reposition themselves. They've both got vehicles. Where do they go on this? How do you approach this one? They'll probably try and build them. I know they're going in a single one. That's overzealous if I've ever seen anything. Is he wearing a helmet? Are they
no, he's not.
Are they going to go for the mid? They are. They're going to go for the mid play. They're actually... That's a very ballsy play, in my opinion. You're going to get grenaded from both angles. There's one at the door. Aqua 5 does survive, but PO goes down. ADNX has his number red. That grenade's a follow-up. It could be deadly. He steps out. He goes down. And all of a sudden, South Korea, they're down to 1.
Yeah, it's Ionix, and he's not inside of the hut, so both members of Korea that were in the hut are no longer there. ADNX gets 1, Duckman gets the other. It might just yet be another 3rd place finish. But Duckman does lose his sidekick. He loses Shippy. He's by himself, and he's on the far edge of this zone. Brazil in a 3 versus 1, surely pick up their first win of the PUBG Nations Cup.
Korea. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They just can't seem to get a hold of this win, but we have seen more wilder things happen. Iononyx is an insane player, but there are 3 players from Brazil staring down the barrel. He's 8 HP. Surely he can't win this. Rusty Zera says no. This could be 0 to hero. Remember, Brazil, they came into this with a very, very mere 30 points. 16th place, bottom of the table. If there's any time to jump up into the big leagues, it would be now. This win would be fantastic for their momentum going into tomorrow.
Duckman is low. He still has a first aid kit, but he wants to get the knockdown, and he gets it off to Andy. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Duckman is literally the best player in Thailand, but RDNX,
he's pulling up.
What's he doing? As well. He can't let the shot.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
Knocked down by Duckman. It's a 1 versus 1. Duckman versus Rusty Zera, and he's running out of room.
Imagine if Brazil have just thrown this. Imagine. What the frig did you just do?
Both are going to have to move at the same time, though, so it's a bit of an even play here. Rusty could actually even use Andy as a shield. He could crouch behind him, 200 IQ, but they're going to have to move. They've got to be aware the blue zone is right behind both of them, and boy, it's not going to tickle.
Rusty Zera, he's calling in the mindset, he's calling in the help from Cold Zera from another game. He needs that aim, he needs the God skill right now, looking across his Ducksman! Oh my God! 3 versus 1 Brazil! They ballsed it up!
Are you serious? Thailand! Duckman!
What have you done, Brazil? That could have been yours!
What a way to finish off the second day of the PUBG Nations Cup!
We're not looking for montage clips, we're looking for money!
We're looking for plays.
Why? What?
That win you games, and maybe, just maybe, RDNX threw away a chance for Brazil to pick up the win. But what we do know is for certain, Duckman came up big.